and we are doing some tier lists. Let me just lower the volume so we can be focused more on the stuff going on here. So yeah, we are going to focus more on these tier lists. So we got as we doing like right now. We're going to do 1,000 plus the video game tier list. Is your game gonna be here? Well, we're gonna find out about that. Because there will be definitely a lot. So we have from X plus tier to F tier to not deserve to be called a game. Never played it, but it's in my list. Never play it, and I will never play it. Don't know, not my taste. Okay, so let's start slowly but surely. And I'm gonna just go and talk about any kind of game that I played, game that I didn't play. Oh, by the way, I'm not gonna rate a game if didn't play it. If I played it, then I will give it a rate. If not, I'm just gonna put it on specific other things. So don't expect like games that I didn't play or games that didn't came out that I give them a rating because I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so Pong, very basic, definitely S rank. I mean, let's face it, everybody. Pong, without Pong, we probably will not have any games today. So it doesn't really have to be deserved to be on the S tier plus. I mean, who don't understand how very important Pong is to entire rating games? Yes, we're rating games, and if you have some opinion, you are welcome. Damn, that's a classic Pong. Yes, a classic Pong. The one that started the entire video game franchise. Absolutely amazing game that's still relevant to this day because how simple and fun it is. And I think I'm not going to continue. Pac-Man, still S tier, Pac-Man. This game is an entire series of games that's still relevant, and this thing actually created an entire company that we know today, and it's still fun. No matter how long you've been playing this and how many people are going to play it later, it's still fun. I heard about that game. Yeah, this is the core of this entire game industry series because without Pong, we will not have any of those games that you see in this list. So I think that this is definitely deserved. And Pac-Man, absolutely amazing game, really fun game, and you just can play it for so long, and people just can continue in playing it as much as they want. So no doubt about that. Donkey Kong, absolutely S tier as well. There's no talking about this. I mean, dude, this is Donkey Kong. This is actually, if I'm not wrong, this actually been created before the creation of Super Mario. And when I mean Super Mario, I mean like before Super Mario have like his own game, which is so amazing to think about this because this is how everything started. Well, there was a Super Mario game, like a Mario Brothers game, before it becomes Super Mario, if I'm not wrong. So this is pretty much how it went because I think it was first on the Atari, and then there was like the Donkey Kong game, and then that was this. You are wrong. What you're talking about? About just a second. Oh, okay. Okay. So Pac-Man still S tier. We already have Pac-Man, so I'm not gonna repeat this. Dig Dag, also a very fun game. Not going to emphasize on that one. Duck Hunt, absolutely amazing game. I really enjoyed that. Actually, the first game that I remember playing with the light gun is such fun, and I absolutely really hate that dog. I really hate that annoying dog. With all of my being, I really hate that dog. I was actually just shooting him on purpose just because of how much I hated I have to that dog. Super Punch Out. Never played it, but let's put it in S tier. You know what? I will. Not my taste. Don't know because I never played it, so I don't know. I don't know about this game too. I never played it. Diga, it's actually the same thing here. We already have this stamp. It's like the same thing. So yeah, absolutely. Now we're getting to the games that I actually have some info about. Okay, Super Mario Brothers. I mean, is somebody actually going to say anything about Mario Brothers? Because this game is the one that brought back the entire game industry back. After the terrible thing that happened with the Atari and all that stuff, this is the game that brought the entire game industry back. So yeah, this is definitely a game that definitely supposed to be on S plus rank, because without this, we probably will not be also having a game industry. This game and Pong are the pinnacles, they all start the games and stuff. Sonic the Hedgehog, absolutely great game, absolutely great, really fun, absolutely enjoyable. Now, let me tell you this: until I didn't play those 3 games. I never played these 3 games, so I don't have an opinion about them. So they are still on my list. I really want to play the classic games of Sonic, but I do want to. But there are. Oh, oopsie! I need to put it over here. Here we go. There are brothers. They said something about it. Yeah, they did. They definitely did. Yes. Sonic Adventure, I never play it, but I know it's good, so I really want to play it sometime. Oh, oopsie. Oopsie, wrong one. Oopsie, wrong one. Wrong list, wrong place. That is worse. That's worse from F. Not deserve to be called a game. That is not where I want to put him. And I want to never play them, but they're actually on my list. Now, this is a great game. This is a really great game. Sonic Adventure, absolutely pinnacle of gaming. Really enjoy it. I actually have like the Sonic Adventure DX version on PC, and I absolutely enjoyed it. No matter how many times I came back to this game, and I've been playing this game so many times. I don't know. I'm just really looking forward to come back to playing it at some point. And I will play it on stream, by the way. I will. Because this game is awesome. I really want to come back and play the game. Sonic Adventure 2, I never played it. But I actually know the story because of Sonic X. Because from what I understand, it's kind of similar to that story. I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wait, aren't you supposed to react to videos tonight? We are. We are going to react to videos tonight. I'm just going to do this too. The game is a masterpiece of classic. Yeah, I heard that this is one of the best games in the series. So I'm really looking forward to get to this. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're just going to do some extra stuff. I want to like make some stuff more like not only the one thing that I'm doing all the time. You know, just making things more fresh and ending some stuff and all that. Now, Sonic Adventure 2, so this is also on the list. It's definitely on the list. No way I'm not gonna play it at some point, because if I want to play Sonic Adventure Advance, I want to play Sonic Adventure 2. So yeah, that's definitely on the list. Sonic Heroes, a game that I actually played. I will give it... should I put it in an S or an A? Because the only thing that prevented this game to be an S or an A, it's only if not because of how you need to get to the final story part. I didn't like the fact that how you have to get the last story part, because I think to collect the Chaos Emerald in that game was quite a hassle. So I will put it in the S rank. It's not the best game in the series, but it is a good game. I'm surprised you didn't play Sonic Adventure 2. Well, I didn't. I never have a chance to play it, because when I finally have a Game Boy Advance, somebody in my class stole it, and from that point on, I never had a chance to play Sonic Advance game. So yeah, I lost a lot of time to play a lot of different type of games. Now this thing, oh boy. Okay, this thing is one of the worst game. Is the worst game in the series. And I seriously don't know if to put it in the F tier or not deserve to be called a game. What do you much thing if this thing should be an F tier or should not be even called a game. Because in a way, you have an ending, you can play this game, but it's so unfinished and it's so have a lot of bugs and it's so annoying to play that it's seriously I don't know how to call it. So, to tell you the truth, I will put in not deserve to be called a game. You know what? Yeah, I will go with this one because this game is so bad that it has so many loading screens. It has so many stuff that so ruin it. And the thing about this game is that there's so many stuff that actually can be good if they actually make this game work much more better. But because they didn't, it's absolutely bad. Good thing I got Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 for my PS3. You got 1 and 2 on your PS3. That's awesome. What is your favorite? What is your favorite game in the do you like what do you think is better? Sonic Adventure 1 or Sonic Adventure 2? Because I think it's definitely not a good game in any kind of way. So I will give it here, which is even worse than F tier. If somebody have something to say about that, if you think it should be to be much more higher, give me a good reason. Okay, Sonic and the Secret Rings. Maybe I will give it a try. Maybe I give it a try. It sounds like a nice game from a lot of people that I heard. Sonic Racing. Never played, and I will never play it because I never see myself playing this racing game. Maybe I will play the new one that's coming out. But for now, this is not my taste, so yeah. Sonic Lost World. I don't know nothing about it, so I don't know if it's good or not. So, yeah. I'll put it over here. I want to give it a try. I want to give it at least one try, at least. Now, those two. I heard that Sonic Boom games are seriously bad. And I mean when I mean seriously bad, I mean like in the level of almost worse as Sonic 06. I'm definitely going to put it. I'm definitely not gonna play. I'm definitely not gonna play it. Not gonna play it. I think Sonic Adventure 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was Sonic Adventure 2 that Sonic is getting crushed by truck going downhill. Yes, it is. It is. Okay. Sonic Mania, I actually have it on my Switch. I only play like 2 levels, but for some reason I just stopped playing it. It's not because it's a bad game, it's a really great game. I definitely want to go back and play this game. Let me know when it's your birthday. I will give you a super awesome gift. I actually have Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, if that was your plan. So I really beat you to it, actually, because there's no way I'm not gonna buy Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I already have it on Steam, because that's why I'm planning to play it on stream. So yeah, okay. Now games that I actually played: Sonic Forces. Now, it's something better. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so it's definitely not better than Sonic Heroes, that's for sure. It's definitely I will never call it an A tier. I think I will put it in B tier because it's a nice game. It's not really the best of the best or anything like that. But I think it's a nice game that you can actually kind of enjoy it in a way. The songs are really awesome, and I remember when this game came out, a lot of people that singing song and all that stuff took a lot of those songs from here because they're really awesome. I like specific part of the story that you can like create your own character. The thing that you can actually pick your own character and stuff was very good. The story was kind of like lost its edge through the second part because of how they were like planning to like, oh, all your old enemies are back and you have to face them and all that stuff, and they kind of ruined it. And that's why I didn't like about this game. Also, when you're like doing a very hard turn in this game, you're getting yourself absolutely out of the place really easily. And that was the really annoying thing that they're ruining this game. So that's pretty much for that. Sonic Frontiers. This is definitely a game that I will give it an. You know what? You know what? No, 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 no. You know what? No, I will leave it an A. I will tell you why. Sonic Frontiers is a really great game. A really great game. The only thing that's kind of ruined it is when you are like actually playing. The only thing that's ruined it is when you are like going in the worlds that you go through, because they're kind of repetitive a lot of time. You're like going to the same word at the same time just to get the just to get the stuff in there and all that. But the other stuff, you're like going around the area, exploring, and it's actually, if you ask me, is the first Sonic game that you have like a very open world that you can just go everywhere you want, and it's feel like everything you can just go from there to there. And the bosses in Sonic Frontier was an A class on how to do a boss fight, because not only it was amazing fights all the time, back to back, the music was phenomenal, which I still listen to them to this day. Where did you put Sonic Mania? I put it over here. On never played it, but it's in my list. Games that I'm planning to play are in this list. Games that I never play them, but I will never play them, are here. And I think that people that play Sonic Boom and told me about, and I saw how many people told me about how bad those games are, I think there's a good reason to avoid those games. Oh, okay. Okay, now Resident Evil, the first Resident Evil. Um, let's see. That's a tough one. Okay, so I really enjoyed the Resident Evil 1. I only played the remake. I never played the original Resident Evil. Um, the thing is that I mostly like the more modern, so the more modern take on how they do it with the aiming and shooting in Resident Evil, which is like in Resident Evil 2 remake, it's a Resident Evil 3 remake, and all that stuff. I like these mechanics more than the tank control that they have. Although the tank control in this game is actually quite good, as much as I don't like tank controls, I will put it in A tier. It's not an S tier because the tank controls kind of ruin it. I didn't like much of the puzzles. I know there are a lot of people that actually like the puzzle in the original Resident Evil 1, but I don't like much puzzles. I'm not that kind of type of people in the puzzle. If you like this game much, if you think it's actually a much more higher tier, then good for you. Awesome. And you got to play the original Resident Evil games. Resident Evil 3 is much more better than the original 3 remake. Yeah, I heard a lot of people that tell me a lot that the Resident Evil 3 remake is definitely much more better. I also heard that there are also choices in the game. But only thing that I know that is bad about this game is I heard about this really annoying puzzle about plant stuff. That is the only thing that I kind of don't happy to go through. But I'm probably going to play this game at some point. Okay. Okay, now for the next one, Village. I actually really enjoy Village. I think it was definitely a really perfect version of what they did in Resident Evil 8. The only thing that I didn't like is that they kind of turned down the horror. Although they did put a very great horror stuff in this game, which definitely make this game much more better. And the bosses and all the story, it was really great. I will put it in S tier. It's not ultra S tier, but it's definitely a great game. I'm looking forward to see how it's gonna go with Resident Evil 9, because it looks like the person that worked on Resident Evil 7 is working on Resident Evil 9. So I'm really looking forward to see how they're gonna take the stuff that they learned from Resident Evil 8 and put it on Resident Evil 9. So I'm really looking forward to see how this is gonna go. Okay, next one. We got Resident Evil 4. Oh, that's an S tier. Both the Resident Evil 2, both the original Resident Evil 4 and both the remake are S tier. They're great. both in story, gameplay, bosses, everything is just so great. The controls are awesome, the graphics is amazing in both games, and you also Sora. What do you like about anime convention? Well, it's a great place to go and meet other people. It's definitely a place that I'm always enjoying to like having some conversation with people about games, anime, and also merchandise. Let's be real, a lot of people go there for mostly. A lot of them definitely go for merchandise. The fair enough. That's fair enough. Placement for Sonic Frontiers. Thank you for understanding. Thank you. Um, I enjoying a lot too because from convention from going because um, also cosplay. I really enjoying doing cosplay to different type of characters from games, anime, whatever. It's very fun to just like go to convention and then some people just going to you to take a picture and either talk to you or they're like people that are seriously shy and don't have the capacity to talk to people and that's kind of helping them to talk with some people. They were like actually people that could not talk because how anxiety they have, so they actually wrote stuff on their phone so they actually can communicate with me. Yeah, there are a lot of people that cannot communicate, and some people are trying to do their best to it, and I'm really happy that I can help them a bit. That's a hot take about putting forces in a B tier. Well, okay. Let's discuss this. Why do you think it should not be in B tier? Do you think it's supposed to be higher? Do you think it's supposed to be lower? What cosplay do you do? I'm doing mostly cosplay about games characters and anime characters. Most of the time, it's just game characters because lately it's become much more easier to find cosplay for game characters. It's just a random thing that's happened. But I'm actually planning to do Alucard from Helsing cosplay, and I also have somebody that can I know that can actually make me the guns that he have. But it's depends on a lot of stuff. It can change. It can be from Genshin. It can be from other kind of anime that you can think of. It's dependent because I'm not the one that actually making the cosplay because I don't good at sewing. I'm much more better in breaking stuff. So I prefer to buy stuff ready and then go to convention with that. If I actually have someone that I know, if I find someone that, if I actually know somebody that can actually make cosplay, then yeah, I will definitely would like to have to get them to help me make some cosplay. I'm good at making gun props. Oh, nice. What kind of gun props do you mostly make? Well, let me be more direct. Did you make from what kind of game did you make it from? Okay, so Little Nightmares 2. Oh, man, that was a great game. Did this one not only just improve on the horror of the first game, it also make the gameplay much more fun, much more interesting. It's add more story context. It it's just absolutely been amazing, and I'm really looking forward to Little Nightmares 3. I'm thinking I'll put it in S tier just because I think it's have its own quirks. Um, it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just that I think there's definitely rooms for improvements, and I really hope that those improvements will be in 3. Sora has cosplay before. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did for Miruku from Inuyasha. I also did Assassin's Creed. I also did for Deadpool. Um, I also did for Toya from Sakura Card Capture. What else did I do? I did one cosplay for Mirai Nikki, the one with the white hair one. I did a cosplay too, and I don't remember more cosplay I did. Anygon. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Beyond that, I didn't do any kind of stuff. Oh, Psychonauts 2. That is actually a really great game. that definitely improved from the first game. Um, Highly recommended, by the way. It's they definitely make the world much more epicer. The thing that you go through is much more fun and stuff. And I like the jokes that they put over here and there. It's definitely an S. It's not gonna be S plus because there are some stuff that can be kind of annoying. I'm probably going to put Psychonauts 1 also here because they like have the same gameplay in some kind of way, but they are great in their own way, by the way. But I think that Psychonaut is can be greater. I really hope that someday they're going to do Psychonauts 3 and we can actually see much more better gameplay and much more other stuff because I'm thinking this game is really closing to be really perfection. Yeah, I think it needs one more game to actually make it much more greater. Unpacking, not my taste. It looks like kind of a game that taking stuff slow and all that stuff. I don't know if I ever play this game. Maybe my opinion will change. For now, no. Ori, that's actually a game that I actually want to play. I've actually been recommended to play it because for people that played Undertale and stuff. They told me that if I enjoy Undertale, I should definitely play Omari. I heard a lot of people talking about this game being really crazy. Also, if I'm not wrong, they actually released a manga for it, which is really awesome. Unpacking is like a game of sorting, well, unpacking. Well, makes sense. I think it was in the server that you did cosplay. Yes, yes. I put some pictures of me doing some cosplay. So if you like, you can go. There's the cosplay section on Discord. You can watch there and see some cosplay that I did. And Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, on my list. Definitely on my list. I was actually playing it. At some point, I kind of stopped playing it. I need to go back and play it at some point. Very nice game and stuff. Hitman 3. Really on my list. I really enjoy Hitman because I'm a very big fan of stealth games. Especially because I really enjoy Metal Gear Solid and stuff. And this game is the closest thing they can get right now. Because there are not a lot of stealth games these days compared to the time when it was like in PS2 era. So Hitman is the best thing you can get when it's come to stealth games. Play the first Hitman. Oh, they're great. Yeah. Gotta go see you. Gotta go see you later. Okay, Abdul, have a great time. Thank you for coming. So, Hitman is a really great stealth game that I really like because how you can approach any kind of target to eliminate is up to you. And I like that how much freedom you can actually get in this game. So I'm really looking forward to Hitman 3. I really want to play. Halo Infinite. That's a tough one. Let me tell you this. I think I will put it 8 here, and I will tell you why. The gameplay is good. The gameplay is good. The thing is that the open world thingy, I think it's kind of ruined it in some kind of way. I don't know why. It felt like that because they were like focusing more on the open world, they were less focusing on the next area to the next area that they did in the previous games. And I think it's kind of ruined it. But this game is good. This game is really good. I think they definitely did a really good job with it. It's fun. You can enjoy it, absolutely. The story, yeah, it's also kind of put it in a bit down. It's not bad, but it's not as good as Halo 1, 2, and 3. Last word is meh. It felt like a Mario game, not gonna lie. Really? It felt like a Mario game. Interesting, never heard about, didn't know about that. Okay. I heard that a lot of people have some problem with the multiplayer side. I don't know, maybe you can, people that play Halo Infinite can tell me about it, but that's pretty much what I heard. So I don't know much about the multiplayer because I'm less playing multiplayer games than actually playing single player. I'm playing more single player game because I enjoy more story, hence the name Narrative Sora. So yeah, that's a very good game. Is there a chance I will come back and play it? Absolutely, no doubt about it. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, not my taste. Sorry, I already have enough from playing Assassin's Creed games. I played until the Unity, if I'm not wrong, or Syndicate. I think it was Syndicate, and after that, it was over. I don't see myself going and playing Valhalla because it definitely doesn't see like a thing I will play. And that's pretty much it because I think that after the Syndicate series, I think stuff definitely went absolutely weird. So yeah, that's true. Okay, Gran Turismo, not my taste too. It's just a racing game that I'm not into in any kind of way. So I don't see myself playing this. It's like I like more games. I like Burnout Paradise, Burnout Revenge. Even Need for Speed could be nice. I like when you can actually just go and go crazy when you're driving and stuff like that. And this is game that definitely not my style. Hogwarts Legacy, I'm gonna put it in don't know because I prefer to not talk about it because I know that a lot of people are. There are some people that are very, 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 very touchy about this type of game. So I prefer to not to talk about it. So I will put it on don't know. Okay. Horizon Forbidden West. I actually want to play it. I played the first game. I didn't play the DLC of the first game. If someone actually played the first game, I would like to hear your opinion about it. And also, if you play the DLC, do I need to play the DLC to actually play this game? Or I can just jump in and play this game? Let's continue on. Astro Playroom. I'm definitely going to put it on S. It's not like it's not an ultra game because it's like a very mini game that's really easy to finish. It's absolutely great. The only one that's supposed to get an S tier plus is actually the game that actually came after this. I hope it's here because it's definitely deserved to be here than the other one. But this is still really great. Not only do you get it for free when you have a PS5, it's a really fun game. It's really easy to enjoy it. The only thing that's kind of bad for it is that it's short and it's just a demo. Just a demo of stuff. But in the end, you can definitely enjoy it because of how they just cram the entire feature of the PS5 controller and stuff, so you can just enjoy every minute of it. And tell you the truth, this is the only game that actually use the entire function of the PS5. Most games don't even use the functions that they have, the gamepad have, and all that stuff. This is the only game that actually doing it, which is kind of sad and funny at the same time. Guilty Gear. I don't know because I will tell you the truth. The game I'm mostly just watching I just enjoying watching the story of it. I don't know if I will enjoy playing it because it's not the kind of time I'm seeing myself playing it. But I will put it on don't know because I don't know if I will play it, but I don't know if I actually going to play it. It depends on stuff going to happen in the future. Maybe in the future I will find someone who will want to play this game with me, and maybe that will be different. So that probably can change. For Blood, don't know about it. Don't know anything about this game, so I will definitely not see myself playing it. Same thing for this game. Never play it. Don't know how it's go. So that's definitely go back. Far Cry 6, not my taste. I have enough from Far Cry since Far Cry 3. I think that Far Cry 4 definitely in this specific point just, I don't know, something get ruined at that point. So I don't know. So I don't see myself ever playing any kind of games. And it's because like I don't know, it's feel like this type of taste of this game is kind of like, you know what? I will put this thing and we'll just put it over here because I don't know. Let's Pokemon Snap. not my taste. I heard it's a very nice and very calm game. Don't see myself playing it. But it's not my taste, but who knows? Stuff can happen, stuff can change. Bowser Fury. There's actually a chance that I will play it because I'm actually really want to play some Mario games. So there's a chance that we'll actually at some point will play it. It looks like a very fun time to just go around and just trying to defeat the giant crazy Bowser, which I actually looking forward to actually doing it. So there will be a point when I'm actually playing, and I'm hoping that I will enjoy it. Diablo Immortal. Never play it, and I will never will, because I heard how bad the practice of this game is, and I will never support this kind of behavior of how game is just trying to squeeze you for money just so you can get better in the game. And this is definitely, from what I heard, this is a game that definitely define pay for win. And not only that, you need to pay a lot just to win. So yeah. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. This is everyone. This is this is the definition of an S tier game. This game is not only that it's working, it's definitely shows some really great abilities of the PlayStation 5. It's also a really great game that have a lot of good story and using a lot of really great mechanics. And also, it's just amazing to play. I don't remember any kind of part of this game that I didn't enjoy. Any kind of planet, any kind of fight that I have. The boss fight, any kind of stuff that happened throughout the game just was absolutely amazing. And I really hope that we're gonna have another game because this is definitely how I want to see Ratchet & Clank going forward. Because this is an amazing game. And if you didn't play it, go and play it, especially if you play the other Ratchet & Clank games. Next, it's Take-Two. I'm never going to play it. Never going to play it. Never. Never. Ever, ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever going to play it. And not because it's bad, it's because I saw the part with the doll. And I don't know why. Because of what they did with the cute doll. It just made me feel absolutely horrible. And I just had to go and just say no, and I'm not gonna touch this game. Yeah, absolutely. Neon White. A lot of people missing this game because this game is actually really, really fun. You know what? No, I should actually put it in S tier. It's not perfect because one specific thing, because of the story a bit, but Neon White have this really amazing gameplay that is about making you trying to finish these levels as fast as you can. It's actually a game that's trying to make you like a speedrunner. The better you become fast in this game, the better you can actually finish the game. It's actually kind of like trying to make you much more better in every time you're actually trying to finish stuff. And actually, the more you finish it perfectly, you can actually get the better at it. So it's a game that if you're like a person that likes to speedrun games, this game is definitely for you. The story is actually quite nice. Not the best ever, but it's definitely there. Let's see what else do we have. Life is Strange. It's definitely on my list, but I don't know when I will play this. I don't know. I heard it's a really good game. Maybe I will give it a try at some point. I just don't know about this game yet. But I will put it on my list, and maybe I will play it sometime. This one I heard some mixed stuff about it, so I will put it on don't know. Guardians of the Galaxy. Ooh, that is definitely BA. I think it will be A because this game is really fun. The only thing that ruined this launch of this game is because this game was after they released the Avenger games, which was really bad. I actually give it a try. The Avenger game is actually quite bad. I just played it. I gave it a try like 2 times, and I just have to just stop playing this game because how bad it was. It was, yeah, it was just that bad. Yes, just that bad. And yeah, I'm definitely not think that this game should have suffered that thing because of that, because it's really fun. The characters are great. The gameplay is awesome. I like how sometimes there's a point when you actually have choices that actually can change what you're doing, although they're not that big because you're not have like a very big choices that change the entire story. But in the end, the game is quite fun. I like that how they did with the story. There are some stuff that I think that the story you have could have been much more better, but I think this game is definitely a decent game that you definitely should play. If you never played Guardian of the Galaxy, definitely give it a try. It's definitely there. It's definitely something that you should give it a try. I think you will enjoy it because it's if you especially if you watch the Guardian of the Galaxy movies, it's definitely feel like they give some they definitely look at that movie and took some inspiration from it. I don't know how much is also good to how it was in the story, in the comics and stuff, but for me at least, it was really great experience. Now, next one. Metroid Dread. Ooh, that was a great game. I will put it in S plus S or plus. I don't know. Where should I put it? Let me tell you this. On one hand, I really like the encounters with the very scary robots. The boss fights was amazing and challenging. You know what? Yeah, S tier. S plus tier. Absolutely S plus tier. This game was just fun. It was challenging, really, really challenging. It was definitely testing everything you learned throughout the game, and you definitely need to learn how to use your ability really, really well and very, very quick. And the robots can be quite annoying at some points, but if you actually understand how it works and just go and do it correctly, you can get to a point when you actually say, "Oh wow, I actually managed to finish this part. I feel actually quite rewarded after this." So it's game that know how to reward you when you explore. It have those stuff. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a perfect game, but it's definitely a really great game. Okay, never play it. I will put it in my list. I have no opinion about this because I never played, so I don't know if it's good or not. If you have some information for me, if it's good or I should just not play it, then you can definitely tell me. I will definitely like to know. Pokemon Arceus. Ooh. This game is definitely either B tier, if it's either B tier or an A tier. On one hand, the story was kind of compared to the other Pokemon game series, but the gameplay was definitely something that I really enjoy because the only reason I actually continue playing this game is just because of the gameplay, less because of the story. I think I'll put it in A. I think I'll put it in A because if I didn't like this game, I probably would have definitely been trying this game out. But because of how much gameplay was so good, I find myself just playing more and more and trying to collect more Pokemon and trying to explore more to get more stuff and get my butt kicked by a very high level Pokemon. And I like all the stuff. I think that this was a good direction on how they should go with the Pokemon stuff because before that it was like just encounters and just doing the old school Pokemon encounters. This is the only Pokemon encounters that the Pokemon that are actually fighting in the place that they're actually fighting. So I think this is really good thing that they're doing here. I understand that they're probably going to go the same route with the next Pokemon that they're going to release. Hopefully, it will be better because the graphics are definitely will need some fixing. That's for sure. This game is definitely have some hiccups here and there, but so far it's a really good game. I hope that we'll see in the next game it will be much more better. I heard that the next game that the one that happened that was after this was kind of bad. Hopefully there will be fixed. Get it together. Not my taste. Don't see me playing it. Maybe with friends, but right now not my taste. Mario Party. I don't know because it depends on friends. So I don't see myself playing it. Call of Duty. Not my taste. Forza, also not my taste. Are Gotham Knights. Now, I played the Arkham series. I played from Batman Arkham and Arkham City and Arkham Knight. I played all the three games. No, Arkham Knight. Sorry, I played the Arkham. Other third one. I kind of forgot the name. I heard this one is kind of bad, but I do want to give it a try because who knows, maybe it will be okay. I heard it was not the best game in the series, but I do want to give it game this try. I do want to give it a try because I do enjoy the other Batman games, and well, the only Batman game that I know. So why not give it a try? Monster Hunter Rise. Yes, absolutely going to be on my list. It's definitely a game that I want to play. I heard it actually have a good story, so I want to give it a really good try. Mostly all the Monster Rise World and all the other Monster games, I actually want to give it a try. When I'm gonna play them? Good question. I have no idea. Seriously. Kirby, this one in the Forgotten Land, definitely on my list. I still need to go back and play it. I actually played a bit of levels off stream. I need to go back and play it. It's a really fun game. It's a really fun game. I'm actually going overseas. Actually in 3 weeks from now. So I'll probably have a time to play some games. Who knows? Maybe I'll finish some games that I have on Switch. Pokemon Unite. That's a game that I'm definitely going to put on Don't Know because it's more like a game that I probably will play if I'm doing it on stream. But maybe people here know about this game, and if you do, can you tell me if it's good or not? And even people that also watching, I'm actually planning to take this entire part and put it on YouTube. If you know, it will be great if you can tell me what you think about this. I don't know. I do know it. What do you think about it? What do you think? Is it a good game, bad game? I play it. Okay, so what's your thought about it? Deltarune. I'm going to put it on F tier. I'm gonna put Deltarune in F tier. Yes, Deltarune in F tier. Yes, Deltarune in F tier. Yes, yes, Deltarune in F tier. Yeah, right. I'm gonna put that in F tier. If I had to rate Pokemon Unite, it's probably be on B tier. The game is fun. There is now adding 2 Pokemons per month. But only downfall is that the event is so dry. I see. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Inspection. I actually want to play it. I heard it's a very interesting card game. So I want to give it a try. So I'm definitely gonna put it on games that I want to the game on my list because it looks like a very fun game. I heard it's also have some kind of thing that the cards are also talking to you and you're trying to find your way out. Sounds interesting, so I'm definitely want to give it a try. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I actually have this game. I really want to give it a try. I heard that a lot of people enjoy it, although I heard there was some kind of optimization problems, but I still heard a lot of people really enjoy this game because a lot of people talk about it when this game released, and there was a lot of videos and all about this game. So I'm seeing myself playing this game at some point. It's gonna take me a while to when I get to it. Vampire Survivor. I don't know. I seriously don't know because I heard people saying it's a really amazing game, but I don't know. I just need to see more people telling me about this So maybe then I will give it more a try. I think that Maya played this game. I might need to check to ask her about it. You playing horror games again? Yes, I am going to play some horror games. Because we are in Spooky October. We are in Spooky October. The question is, what game should I play on Spooky October? That's the question. That is the question. I'm still thinking about it. It's probably going to be more survival horror game. Shifu, I actually played it. Sorry, not my taste. It's a good game, definitely not my taste. I don't see myself ever playing it. Same thing with Mario Strikers. It's not my thing. Sports are never were my thing, so I definitely not see myself playing it. Now, we're getting to two really great games. Cyberpunk. Amazing game. Amazing game. If you never played it because a lot of people told you about how buggy it is, then stop hearing about how buggy it is because they definitely fixed all the stuff. Well, there are some stuff that still need to be fixed, but they're still working on it, which is great. This game has great and amazing, compelling story, and so many mini stories that you should go and explore. It's just a game that kind of like suck you into their world and like give you the option to be whatever you like, however you like. And I never actually played the DLC. I want to play the Liberty Down DLC because I really enjoy Cyberpunk. And you should definitely give it a try. It's amazing. The reason a lot of people are trying to play this game so many times because this game is amazing. And the fact that they're always still working on it for improving it, just giving more reason to just come back and play it again and again and again because how great it is. Now, Elden Ring. I'm gonna put it on not deserve to be called a game. And for those that actually believe me, really, this game is an S. This is an S plus tier. This is an S plus tier. Elden Ring is definitely a really great game. It's story I never managed to kind of like comprehend. I understand that the story is more present in the item you find, but I think this game is more about the gameplay than the story. Although the story is quite nice, it's not the thing that I'm looking when it comes to story, but in terms of gameplay, it's definitely one of the highest tier ever. The fact that you have so many bosses you can encounter, so many choices in how to go to when you want to. You can go to every kind of area with high levels, low levels, whatever you like. You can just because the way that you can customize your character freely. The bosses are so memorable. Everybody that's talking about any kind of bosses from Elden Ring will always know about it because they're so memorable and so great. I think if you play something like Dread Out, you will have nightmares. That's a possibility. So yeah, Elden Ring, if you never give it a try, what are you doing in your life? Please give it a try, man. Seriously, give it a try. This is a great game. Yes, it's hard. It's definitely hard. But compared to the actually other games in the series, if you ask me, it's actually much more easier. It's actually much more manageable. You can actually do it compared to the other games in the series. The other games in the series were much more harder than this. So you should definitely, if you never try Elden Ring, go give it a try. It's a really awesome game. The Quarry, I look at it a bit. I look up a bit of it, and I'm not seeing. Never. I will never play it. I don't see myself playing it. It's kind of like it's a game that I kind of already know a bit of the story, and I don't know. I didn't kind of like feel kind of connected to it, so I never see myself actually playing it. It's There are some games that are like this, like the kind of like a movie game that you do A, B, C, and then the game is over and stuff. But I don't know. I kind of don't like this type of games. There are some games that are actually that do the same thing and they're great. This game doesn't get me want to go and play it, like Heavy Rain, and other games that was released that have some decided stuff that you can do. This game is something that I didn't see myself doing. Okay, Deadloop. I actually gave it a try and I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. It's kind of like it's kind of nice. The gameplay is nice, but I definitely don't see myself actually going and finishing it and playing it and stuff. By the way, Sarah, you're not doing all the 1,000 of the games, the tier list, right? No, of course not. Of course not. I'm gonna give it like a 20 more minutes, and then I'm going to switch to watching some videos. That's it. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna go through this entire series. I mean, look at this. Look at this. You think I can actually do all this freaking this in the amount of time that I have? There's no way. I'm definitely going to come back to it at some point because there's so many good stuff to talk about. There's so many great games here, and this list is actually up to date. It's actually up to date to this month, if I'm not wrong. It says modified by 9 to 5, so I'm guessing it's today. So I'm guessing that's actually been updated to this day. So yeah. Okay, let's continue. Xenoblade 3 Masterpiece. Masterpiece. Xenoblade 3 is the masterpiece of Xenoblade games. Not only it have the best story in the series, it have the best gameplay that's definitely easy to enjoy and understand compared to the other games in the series. And not only this game actually encourages you to get to actually go and do sidetrack stories, because those sidetrack mission actually gives you more jobs and more abilities, which is really useful and so good to explore. You not only get more story stuff, you actually got also enjoying it. You have more bosses to enjoy. You're getting more perspective of other characters. This game is just amazing. Have you played Ace? Good question. Have you played? Okay, so next one, Multiverse. Don't know, because it's the kind of games that I don't know if I will play it. I heard some people enjoy it. I don't see myself playing it. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I played the original Modern Warfare. The only thing that kind of annoyed me to play this game is because the first thing I did when I played, just got it for free because of the Xbox Game Pass. The first thing I got when I was about to start playing it is, you need to sign into Activision Blizzard account. Really? Really? More accounts? More that? This is the thing that really bugs me when it's come to games these days. Accounts. You need to create for this account. You need to create for this account. More. I think that games need to stop with those accounts because it's annoying. I can get on PC when it's come to like a lot of information, like WoW, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, games that you need to have some kind of a thing that saves your stuff. But very basic stuff like Call of Duty and all that stuff, I don't see the need for that. I thought you only play Honkai Star Rail. Pokemon game in particular. I thought you play Honkai Star Rail. Only Pokemon Unite so far. You need to play mainline games. You should. Yeah, they're great. Okay, next one. This game of Honkai Star Rail, I'm definitely not gonna play. No way I'm gonna play it because it's on a VR. I'm definitely not playing VR games because I think that lately VR games just been used to just become like a tech stuff, just to show the technical stuff of the VR headset and stuff like that. I do heard that the latest Batman game that was released on VR was actually quite great, which is kind of sad that the only great game of Batman was released on VR. I hope that there will be a way for it to come back to consoles. Well, I only play 4 games on my phone: Honkai Star Rail, Pokemon Unite, Minecraft, and Acecraft. Okay. Stray. This is an S tier. S tier. Absolutely an S tier. The only game that I know that you can play as a cat that you can actually enjoy. You can be a total ass in it. You can be a cat as a cat. You can rest as a cat. You can be annoying as a cat. The entire world is just amazing that you can go around and exploit. The only thing that kind of like against it is that it's very, 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 very short, and I actually want to play it more. That's the only thing that actually making me give it an S rank in compared to S plus rank. And that game was actually the second game that I played on my stream. After I finished Metal Gear Rising, that was the next game that I played. Okay, next one. Goat Simulator. I have no idea. Never played other Goat Simulator games, so I have no idea if I ever played this game. So that with that. That is also for this game and for Scorn because I never played those games, so I have no idea. Also, let's put that time. And this game is actually on my list. This game is actually on my list. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder Revenge. I heard it's actually quite good and actually do a very good job and going and just doing it like it was back then when the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle was back with more really great graphics of Pixar art and stuff. An Epic Conquest X when it was fully out, probably like around September, December. Okay. Golden Simulator is basically just being a goat and create clowns. That's it. That's the whole game. Yeah, I heard about this game. This is why I put it like don't know, because I heard about it. It was kind of and it's like it's not kind of It's like I don't see myself playing it. It doesn't feel like it. Okay, next one. We got Call of the Lamb. I didn't finish it, so I cannot give it a ranking. So I'm definitely gonna put it in never. But I do play it. Funny thing is, I actually playing it and I'm really enjoying it. I want to finish it so I can actually give it a good rating, because right now, because I didn't play it, I don't want to give a rating for something I never played, because I want to be fair and I want to actually get something that I actually finish to actually give my opinion for. Ghostwire. I actually played it. It's definitely going to be in the B. It's definitely B tier. And why is that? This game have some nice concept. I like the fact that you like having to encounter ghosts and other kind of stuff from Urban Legend of Japan and all that stuff. And I like the monster design and the stuff that you're going through. The story was kind of middle, really easy to forget. The main character, is also the same. Didn't like how the story end was kind of like just throwing the end of the story some like nothing. And I was actually expecting a lot from this game before it came out. The gameplay was okay. It was not bad. And I enjoy going around and having encountered those ghosts and stuff like that, which was really great. But as you progress in the game, stuff are kind of feel like the same thing when it's come to open world games. They have the same stuff. You need to go around looking stuff, and you have to like go and do stuff to be much more stronger. Blah 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 blah. And I didn't like this. I never heard about Acecraft. Yeah, me too. Never heard about this. So yeah, this is definitely deserves B tier. It's not a bad game. If you want to play it, go ahead and give it a try. But Just so you know, it's definitely not a really good game. It's not a good game, and that's it. Now, Splatoon 3, really want to play it. It's actually a game that I'm planning to play it at some point. Oops, wrong place, wrong place, wrong place. It's actually a thing that I really enjoy playing Splatoon 3. It's just a Splatoon 2. I didn't play Splatoon 1, but I really enjoy playing Splatoon 2. And I heard that people enjoy Splatoon 3, so I'm really looking forward to play it. I actually have this game physical. I have a physical copy of this game, so I really want to give it a good try. It's a pretty new game, just came out. Oh, really? It's a new game? Okay. Didn't hear about it. Dead Space. Oh, the remake of Dead Space. I'm gonna give it an S rank. I'm gonna give it an S rank, and I'll tell you what. This remake is what you want when it's come to survival horror games. Not only that the enemies is calculating how to scare you, this game, this remaster, not only adds some stuff that really was needed from the more future games, they like took some inspiration from the mechanics from the games in the second game in the series and put it in this game, which absolutely improved the gameplay. They make the bosses much more better. They absolutely change really bad parts in the original game. They make the entire encounters really very frightening. Graphics amazing. If you really think about playing the original game or this game, play Dead Space Remaster. It's definitely much more better than the original game. From any kind of way. Trust me, it's much more better. It's a bullet hell, shoot 'em up game. It's an old cartoon style copy. Oh, really? Oh, that's gonna actually be quite interesting for me. Interesting. Okay. Thank you for telling me about it. Nier Replicant. I actually finished the original Nier. But I never finished like this version of this game. I will put it like here because I do want to come back to it and actually finish it. The only thing that kind of prevent me from playing it is because in order to actually get the other story, the other endings, I have to get all the sword, and that's gonna be so annoying to get just to get the real ending of this. But this game is definitely, if I have to put it like in any of the tiers, is probably going to be like something around A or S, because it's a game that is really fun to play. But the thing is, how in order to actually get the real ending, it's quite annoying. Although it's a mobile game, I don't know if the PC too, maybe eliminated. I don't know. I don't know too. Never heard about this game, so it's kind of new for me. Okay, next one. Tales of Arise. I'm gonna put it. I will tell you what. It was a good game, but it was not the best game in the Tales series. So I will put it on A, because the story have some great points when it definitely can be equivalent to the other games in the series, like Arai, like Vesperia, and other games in the series. But something definitely kind of like put it a bit like kind of in the okay route. And when it comes to story, gameplay was definitely improvement, and really enjoyable. Although what I didn't like about is the fact that there's no ultra finisher modes and stuff like that. There were like combos that you can have with the other characters. Or maybe I'm wrong. It's kind of been a while, so I don't remember what quite well with Tales of Arise. I might be wrong, but I did enjoy it. The story have great moments. It definitely have a good stuff and all that. I like how they did with the character. The two main characters were great, and they have really great chemistry. I like how they went with it. The DLC was kind of a letdown for me. I think that was like kind of like an extra stuff kind of happening. I was actually expecting more. Hopefully, the next Tale game will be much. They will take the stuff that they did in Tales of Rise and make it much more better. I heard that they're actually working on another Tales game, so I'm seriously looking forward to that. Definitely giving this game a try. It's really awesome. Saints Row, I heard this game is bad, and I heard that it's kind of ruined the series. I'm definitely going to not put it in the list just to be sure. I heard unanimous people that I know, unanimous people just talking about how bad it is, both in performance and both in story and stuff. I heard it's really not has the same is Saints Row is so definitely not. Okay, I'm gonna put also I'm gonna put Pokemon Scarlet because I am planning to play this game at some point because I'm really enjoying RPG. I don't know if I'm actually gonna play it on stream. I'm still thinking about it. It's gonna take a while until I will decide. So it depends on a lot of stuff. Now, God of War Ragnarok. Okay, so this game, how do I put it? It was good, but it was never good as the original. The original God of War was still better than this. That's for sure. Especially 3. 3 was a masterpiece. I cannot put it in S tier plus S plus tier because it's not as good as it is, but I will put it in A. I will tell you why. I think that I understand that the theme of this game is more like about the journey of how creators become much more mature and trying to be like a dad figure in this game and trying to make the other character Atreus, aka Loki. If you know Loki, you can already guess how that's gonna work. Uh, um, and just the game it's really fun. It's fun. It is good. But the problem is that I don't know. The story was definitely feel like too relaxed for me. And the gameplay is still feel less actiony. It's more like you have to be more kind of tactical more compared to the other God of War. The other God of War will like more go just head first into an enemy, just go fury mode on them, and just go and just get crazy. This game is have its great moments when it comes to story, and it's have a really great stuff that's going around with the weapons and stuff. But I wish it's have more stuff that actually make me more like the game. The story was good. The story was good, but the gameplay feel like it's definitely missing something. I hope that they will actually make another God of War, and it will be much more better than this because I see the potential of this game, and I'm really looking forward to see more of this game series because I'm still and I will be at this time right now. I'm still enjoying more the original God of War compared to the newer God of War. I'm not saying they're bad. Don't get me wrong. And if you think they are actually much more in the S tier or the S tier, power to you. I absolutely understand that. But yeah, it's I'm more enjoy this game. That I enjoy more the original game, especially 3, than this game. Sorry. Um. Now, I'm going to like pick a couple of games here, and I'm just gonna move in, and then because I'm kind of need to like get to a point when I'm actually going to finish a bit. So I'm gonna pick Hi-Fi Rush, and I'm going to put it in S tier. Yes, S plus tier. Why is that? Not only does it have one of the most awesomest action game ever, it's have really great rhythm. It's have one of the really lovable characters. It's just going to just enjoy them. The first thing you do when you get into the game, you're just going to go and just enjoy them. They're so lovable. The villains are so good. They're not like very dramatic or anything like that. It's not that kind of level, but it's just absolutely great. I like the design. Every boss encounter is unique. It's enjoyable. It's memorable. Um, Gameplay just absolutely out there. Looking for. I really hope that this game will get a sequel. because Microsoft decided to like get rid of the people that worked on it, which is absolutely weird that they did for it because this game was actually quite great. So I don't know why they did it, but people have their own opinion, I guess. So yeah, but in the end, if you have the chance to play this game, go give this game a look, give a try. You will definitely going to get hooked to this game, and you're definitely going to play it. It's not a very long game. It's really easy to get. There are some stuff that can be a bit tricky, especially the pairing. But if you try to understand that and definitely manage to do it good, you can definitely get yourself in the point that you are enjoying it. So it's a really good game. Go and check it out. Next one, I'm going to pick High on Life. Actually, I noticed that not a lot of people are actually talking about it, and this game actually getting a sequel. Um, Now, I'm going to put it on A. I really like the comedy stuff of this. It's quite weird. It's kind of out of nowhere. There's so many weird stuff going around. I've actually enjoyed the combat, the shooting stuff, and the mechanic that they have in this. I like the guns that you get. They have their own unique style, and that they have like their own thing that how um, they all of them are talking. By the way, all the time, all the guns are actually talking in this game. So it's adds some interesting element to this. Um, and the thing is that this beside the funny stuff and the gameplay, which is quite, it's actually good. It's not great. It's really good. That's the only thing that this game have, because the story is quite basic. The stuff going around in the story is definitely like great, because this game was definitely was made by the creators of Rick and Morty, and that's why it's have a really crazy and twisted story, which definitely shows and definitely. Alexandrio, hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Well, we are doing some tier. We're doing a tier game. We do EP. EP. You feel EP? You feel sleepy? You feel sleepy? Okay, next game. PT. PT is one of those games that actually made me absolutely scared. Let me drink some water. Thank you. This was one of the most scariest games I ever played in my life. After this, I never play any game that's...
It's like one of my Japanese animes.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. It's definitely like my Japanese anime. Yes, it is. And it's quite sad that this game never going to get... And maybe it will. Maybe in the future. Maybe finally Konami and Kojima will patching through and they finally continue with this game, because this game was supposed to be made by Kojima and Guillermo del Toro, which is both are really great people to make a story. And it was only a teaser. This game was only a teaser for Silent Hills. And the funny thing is that Nomura Reedus was actually supposed to be the main character of this game. And it looks so promising. The trailer looks so promising. It looks something that I can definitely enjoy. I don't know what kind of direction they were like going for. I don't know if you actually can like shoot in this game, or they were planning to shoot in this game, because most of Silent Hill games you can shoot. Maybe they were going into the direction of more horror stuff, and less you like shooting stuff. I have no idea what they were like doing. It was quite not very understandable on those stuff. So yeah, if somehow you have some way to play this, definitely go and give it a try. It's scary. You're definitely going to go. You're definitely going to go crazy about all the stuff that's going around and stuff, because this game is have a very small area, and the fact that you're going to small area and just through this you have a really scary and amazing experience, which is such a great time. And this the only game that actually got me scared. Okay, so I'm gonna pick some two more games, and I think I will jump into watching some videos that were recommended by my viewers. Um, I'm gonna pick games that I actually played because most of the games are here on this list are games that I didn't play and stuff like this. Let's go with Assassin's Creed Unity because I actually played this game. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on C tier. And why am I putting on C tier? Because not only the story was not interesting, the gameplay was definitely a setback compared to the Ezio stories and the gameplay of that specific EM series. I really didn't enjoy Assassin's Creed Unity. The only reason that I played this game is because I really enjoyed the games that were before it, and I actually thought that this game will be good. So I was like playing it and playing it and playing it and playing it, and at the same time, and also enjoying a lot of bugs and stuff. But in the end, this game was quite weak, and it's definitely showed. If you ever played it, you will definitely notice how it's not the best game in the series, and it definitely was a step back compared to the games that were before it, which was the Ezio Auditore games, which I think this game is definitely was kind of bad. Well, not the Ezio, this one, and yeah, that's pretty much will be this. Next one. Destiny. Destiny is. I'm gonna put it on B. No, you know what? A. I will put it on A just because of the gameplay. The story is definitely missing in so many ways. It has some ways to actually go and get some more lore, but the way that you have to get the story is kind of annoying because the game is supposed to tell the story. Yes, there are some games that actually have outside story that you can get, but the thing is that most of those games are making sure that you will enjoy when you play them. You have some kind of like an extra thing, so when you are playing them, you will not need to know the story. Like giving you the story in a way that feels natural, even though you're not going to fully experience the entire thing that happened in that story. And gameplay was great. It was made by the same people that the original people that made Halo. And when I mean Halo, I mean like the one that may work on Halo 1, 2, and 3. Um, and and that's pretty much it. Um, I'm gonna go with The Evil Within. The Evil Within, the first one, I will put it in an A rank. Because the thing is that it actually have some scary parts, but it's still very compressed, and it's definitely it's have those kind of moments that looks like it was like kind of missing stuff that could make this game much more better. The gameplay was very good. The story was kind of enjoyable for its own right. When you're starting, the start was which was kind of actually kind of nice because in the start of this game you actually have no guns and you have to like find a way to survive a crazy person running after you. After that, you kind of finding when you're getting guns and stuff like that, the game become much more playable and stuff. But this game is actually having some kind of like a curve to it. Like in the start, when you're getting some weapons and stuff, it's feel like it's gonna be like a very horror thing. But as you go, it looks like it become much more actiony, like Resident Evil 4. It's kind of like this game was not know how to go to either go for horror and go from like survival horror and just it's a thing that it's kind of ruined the combination of both of those stuff. So the game it's a good game. It's definitely a good game. But I do recommend you that you will definitely try it. just so you can play the second game. One more game, and I think I will move on to watching some stuff. Let's see. What game in this list that I actually played that I want to talk about? You know what? You know what? Let me go and talk about Xenoblade X. I played Xenoblade X, and to tell you the truth, it's not better than the other Xenoblade games, that's for sure. It's not a bad game. It's definitely not a bad game, but it's definitely the least stronger game compared to the other games in the series. The story is good. The story is good, but the thing that actually prevented the game to become much more better is because of how you progress in the story. In order to progress in the story, you have to explore. You have to get some stuff. You have to do some mini games. Yeah, no mini games. Sorry, I mean like you have to do some mini missions and all that stuff. And it's become quite tedious at some point. And at some point, there's also a lot. There are grinds. It's not like in a Xenoblade 2 grind, although because of the story, it's like doing it a bit better. But the thing is that in order to actually get the most fun from this game, you actually need to explore. You have to get more stuff. You actually do more side quests. But it's feel like a chore in this game, and it's feel like they're forcing you to do it compared to Xenoblade 3, which kind of like give you an option, to actually have more abilities, more stuff to do, and more story, and it feel more natural and enjoyable more compared to Xenoblade X, because Xenoblade X have this kind of thing that if you actually want to get the mech, it's quite hard, because the thing is that this mech that you see right now, in order to get it, you have to do so many stuff. This is so annoying just to get the first mech you get, and you need to get it, by the way, if you want to continue the story, and that is really annoying. And that stuff is definitely ruining the experience for me. And I really hope I know that it's actually what the good thing about this is this game was released before the Xenoblade 2. So this is actually a game that they kind of learned from it, and they definitely improve on it. So we can already guess if they're gonna work on another Xenoblade game. It's definitely gonna be much more better, because this game compared to the other Xenoblade games in the series, it's definitely not more better. If I have to put it like in a list of what I think which is better, if you ask me, last place, not mean they're bad, by the way, it's not mean they're bad. Last place is definitely Xenoblade X. Second place is gonna be the first Xenoblade. Third place is the place after that is gonna be Xenoblade, the first Xenoblade. Second place for me, at least, is Xenoblade 2, and higher in the highest list, and the first place is definitely gonna be Xenoblade 3. All right, gotta go to bed now. Okay, have a good rest, Ace. Have a good rest. So that is going to be it for today about tier list. We're gonna continue in next week. I hope you will enjoyed it. Just me writing out about games and stuff. If you have some more opinions about what you think about my list, do you think it's bad? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's base? If you have some questions and stuff, you're more than welcome to ask. I will definitely like to hear about it. I'm gonna put this part also on YouTube, so the specific part when I'm reacting to those tiers. So if people that watching right now on YouTube want to give their opinion, you're more than welcome. I would like to hear your opinion about it. So yeah, we're gonna finish with this part. We're gonna move on to watch some videos from my Discord.